100 Civics Questions, U.S. Naturalization Test 2025, Part 1, Questions 1 to 15. Which question did you find the hardest? Let me know in the comments. The meeting room hummed with the murmur of voices as students settled into their seats, pens and notebooks ready. The walls were adorned with American history posters, and the air had a sense of anticipation. At the front of the room, Andrea stood with a warm smile, adjusting the projector that displayed the first set of questions on the screen. Today, they would begin with the first 15 questions of the civics test.
All right, everyone, today we'll begin with the first 15 questions of your civics test. I'll ask each question, and you'll have 3 possible answers to choose from. Afterward, I'll explain why the correct answer is what it is. Let's dive in. Question 1. What is the flag's 13 stripes for? A. To represent the 13 original colonies. B. To represent the 13 amendments. C. To represent the 13 states.
I'll go with A. To represent the 13 original colonies.
Correct. The 13 stripes on the flag represent the 13 original colonies that declared independence from Great Britain. Each stripe symbolizes the unity of those first colonies as they fought for their freedom. Question 2. Why did the colonists fight the British? A. Because of high taxes. B. Because of the French and Indian War. C. Because they wanted more land.
I'll go with A. Because of high taxes.
Correct. The colonists fought the British mainly due to high taxes like the Stamp Act and the Tea Act without having a voice in Parliament. This created tension and ultimately led to the American Revolution. Question 3. What is the name of the national anthem? A. America the Beautiful. B. God Bless America. C. The Star-Spangled Banner.
I'll go with C. The Star-Spangled Banner.
That's right. The national anthem is The Star-Spangled Banner, written by Francis Scott Key during the War of 1812. It describes the defense of Fort McHenry and the sight of the American flag still flying after the battle. Question 4. Name one right only for United States citizens. A. To own property. B. To vote in a federal election. C. To receive Social Security benefits.
I'll go with B. To vote in a federal election.
Correct. Only U.S. citizens can vote in federal elections. This right is a key part of being a citizen and having a voice in the government. Question 5. What is the political party of the president now? A. Democratic. B. Republican. C. Independent.
I'll go with B. Republican.
Correct. The current president, as of 2025, is from the Republican Party. The political party of the president can change after each election. Question 6. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? A. Clarence Thomas. B. John Roberts. C. Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
I'll go with B. John Roberts.
Correct. John Roberts is currently the Chief Justice of the United States. He's been in this position since 2005 and leads the Supreme Court in its decisions. Question 7. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? A. 1 year. B. 2 years. C. 4 years.
I'll go with B. 2 years.
Correct. U.S. representatives are elected every 2 years. This ensures that they remain accountable to their constituents and respond to their needs. Question 8. What is freedom of religion? A. You must follow the government's religion. B. You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. C. Religion is not allowed in the United States.
I'll go with B. You can practice any religion or not practice a religion.
Correct. The First Amendment guarantees freedom of religion, meaning that individuals can follow any religion or not follow one at all without interference from the government. Question 9. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? A. Life and liberty. B. Freedom of speech and assembly. C. The right to bear arms and the right to a fair trial.
I'll go with A. Life and liberty.
Correct. The Declaration of Independence states that everyone is entitled to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. These are fundamental rights that the U.S. government protects. Question 10. When must all men register for the Selective Service? A. At 16 years old. B. At 18 years old. C. At 21 years old.
I'll go with B. At 18 years old.
That's right. All men are required to register for the Selective Service when they turn 18. This helps the government keep track of individuals who could be called upon for military service in case of a national emergency. Question 11. Name 1 American Indian tribe in the United States. A. The Crow. B. The Navajo. C. The Sioux.
I'll go with A. The Crow.
Correct. The Crow are one of many Native American tribes in the U.S. There are hundreds of tribes, each with its own unique culture and history. Question 12. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? A. George Washington. B. Thomas Jefferson. C. Benjamin Franklin.
I'll go with B. Thomas Jefferson.
Correct. Thomas Jefferson was the primary author of the Declaration of Independence. His words declared the colonies' independence from Britain and outline their reasons for doing so. Question 13. What is 1 right or freedom from the First Amendment? A. Freedom of speech. B. Right to a speedy trial. C. Right to own a gun.
I'll go with A. Freedom of speech.
That's right. The First Amendment protects several basic freedoms, including freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom of assembly, and the right to petition the government. Question 14. What is 1 responsibility that is only for United States citizens? A. To serve on a jury. B. To pay taxes. C. To attend school.
I'll go with A. To serve on a jury.
Correct. Serving on a jury is a responsibility that is unique to U.S. citizens. It is an important civic duty that ensures fairness in the legal system. Question 15. What are two cabinet-level positions? A. Secretary of Defense and Secretary of State. B. President and Vice President. C. Speaker of the House and Majority Leader.
I'll go with A. Secretary of Defense and Secretary of State.
Correct. The President's cabinet includes key officials such as the Secretary of Defense and Secretary of State, who help advise the President and manage important government departments. Great job, everyone. You've made it through the first set of questions. Keep studying and keep up the good work. See you all in the next session.
The students began packing up their materials, their faces filled with satisfaction as they reviewed their notes. There was a renewed sense of confidence in the room. The first steps were done, and the next challenge awaited.